This is the appendix section for MonetaPro. If you've got through the executive summary or interested, just some more highlights, a bunch of milestones that we've hit, everything from integrating to IBM blockchain, running out on testnet, customer outreach, platforms developed and ready to go. MonetaPro is a better solution as trade requirements over time changed. Again, barter one-to-one, one-to-many, the shell's money created portability. Today you need portability, multi-party trading, and security. That's what we've done. But what makes MonetaPro unique also is a little bit of an example here. Let's go back. So if you're a company like Ford, instead of an Amazon that's just a single sign-on, MonetaPro allows you to create divisions, departments, assign rights and authorities within the hierarchy. And now, for instance, if your truck department actually sells or transfers trucks to a company like Maersk, they do not have to negotiate the shipping back, right? Shipping exists over here in the procurement side of the company. So what we've done is said Ford can list assets, sell them, get the GBUC, the business usage credit back, whether it's cars or trucks. The credits can then move up into the procurement department. And that procurement department can now reassign them over into travel, who can spend the GBucks to acquire an asset, right? So no longer trying to negotiate one-to-one value across the network. That's what really adds the efficiency. So we solve three main problems. Trades aren't automated. Again, the automation for us means the marketplace, which is a closed loop platform. No inventory updates. If you actually sell a car in through the traditional systems, that updates your inventory modules. If you trade the asset, those inventory modules may not be updated. We've integrated in through IBM with SAP and Oracle API integrations to update quantities, which is extremely unique. And no proof of transfer or ownership. Again, a lot of tracking. We've built an internal auditing chain for blockchain that provides proof of asset transfer. Competition, we actually define barter and corporate trade a little bit differently. Barter, the way we've defined it, is your local printer, your auto mechanic, your restaurant. There's several barter clubs out there, a lot of websites and online directories and barter companies. But again, these are small businesses probably running on QuickBooks and quite possibly out shopping on Amazon in the marketplace, or maybe even selling in Amazon. Again, single user sign-on. Corporate trade, totally different. Multinational corporations. Competition is primarily brokers and third-party providers. The accounting systems, SAP and Oracle. Again, QuickBooks and SAP are accounting systems. They just function much differently, just like our definition, barter and corporate trade. MonetaPro wants to be that marketplace for global corporate trade. Unique go-to-market strategy, again, built off of my bullseye belief strategy of how you target companies. What we did is we looked at the global 2,000 companies ranked by assets, not sales or revenue or number of employees, but assets, things they own. Looked at our top 10 industries: automotive, airlines, computer, media, food, drink, oil, gas, shipping, natural resources, 987 companies within those 10 sectors. Evidence of trading, we found articles with 88 companies that had an evidence of trading. So these are two companies, and that article would have given us the companies, the type of transaction, the name of the participant, which gives us some targets to go after. We have direct relationships with about 47 of those 88 companies, and we picked a target list, as you can see over here. These are some of the companies that we're either in conversations with or targets for us to go after that already have a history of trading in a big volume. So any one of these we're trying to bring on and bring that liquidity into the marketplace of MonetaPro. The goal for us, we call it a trifecta customer, is can we find somebody like a MonetaPro customer, maybe a Ford, a Caterpillar, an airline. That company comes on and helps us bring on their target customers, suppliers, people they trade with, and then they potentially as well become a strategic corporate venture through their venture arm. So looking at a trifecta side, we think is pretty interesting. Revenue model, again, we're enterprise software, so we've got an onboarding fee. Think of this similar to an SAP type of model or an Oracle. We've got an onboarding, a support and maintenance with some different levels, an ongoing monthly fee that builds a subscription model in for us, very attractive from an investment standpoint. And then some transaction fees after certain amounts of volume where the companies basically can trade for free. So make some really nice revenue projections if we're able to bring some of these companies on, hit our targets. We believe multiple exit opportunities as well. The goal with MonetaPro, build it over the next couple of years, get some really big customers on, a lot of velocity and liquidity, and then look for an exit. So finance banking, because we do have a transaction processing model. E-commerce platforms, Amazon and Alibaba, both would love to be up in a B2B marketplace with $1 million average transaction versus Amazon, for instance, at $84 or $87. Enterprise services. Again, somebody like SAP paid $6 billion for Ariba. So these enterprise service companies, we fit in very nicely. Digital commerce, and even from a logistics standpoint, because as these assets move around, it increases the logistics. So we believe we got some multiple targets. Online demo, anybody that's interested, software is built, ready to go. Again, divisions, departments, rights authorities, trade units, simple to add products. You basically click a button, fill out a form. All of your items are listed. You can click and add pictures, videos, sort all your columns up and down. Search results, it's easy to find and target other assets and items. So again, visibility and transparency that doesn't exist within the current market. And in closing, can we be bigger than Amazon? We have some investors who missed out on the Amazon opportunity. And I know some people kind of cringe when you say, oh, you can be bigger than Amazon. Well, we say bigger, but not competitive, which I think is a big distinction. Amazon, $20 trillion market size on average, which is retail commerce. That's the space. Their average sales $82, total revenue $220 billion. So $1 trillion market cap basically for Amazon, but primarily business to consumer, single user sign on. $17 trillion market for B2B corporate trade. Average transaction in this market's 1.5 million, and we've targeted some companies that if we get them, could get to 200 billion in top sales pretty easy, much quicker than Amazon, obviously, because it's B2B transactions we're trying to bring on. So when we say we could be bigger than Amazon, again, not competitive, but in terms of market size and scope, we think it's a good and interesting story. So again, if you've made it this far, think you're interested, want to see a demo, talk to us further, please reach out to me. Again, Stephen Meade at MonetaPro. Thank you.